Hope you all had a nice Christmas. I had a nice Christmas. Cold and damp and breezy here. We got another dusting of snow. Uh, Yesterday I worked on the vehicle. Was trying to put back brakes on it. Got back brakes on it and then went to the other side. Found out I had a busted leaf spring over there on the other side. So that was an all-day job yesterday. Uh, See, we're getting a few people in here, but just thought I'd see if you guys had a nice Christmas or not. Trying this from the house again. Seen Alicia, she sent Edna some pictures of her clothes that she got for Christmas. She put her pajama outfit on and sent Edna pictures of it. It was a nice outfit. Boy, it's so cold out there. The cows are really burning up the hay now. Guess I could try to drop the link, see if anybody wants to come up. This makes a difference doing this in the house, not having to rush around. Hope you, Miss Blue Moon, did you have a nice Christmas? I know I did. I was going to call Lily J, see if she had a nice Christmas. Yeah, I probably got enough hay for the winter. I don't know. Today I fed 5 regular hay bales and then I fed 3 silage bales today. So I fed 8 bales of hay today. But I just set out hay 2 days ago during that cold spell, and boy, it didn't take long for them to eat that hay up. We got the self waters. It was froze this morning. Oh, we're only showing 3. I don't know where Don Ritchie is. Time he comes on, I'm normally in bed. But no, I thought I'd come on here and see if you guys are seeing some of the news that I've been seeing on YouTube and on the internet. I seen some of these celebrities that seem like they're gone now. I don't know. Let's see if anybody's. Nope, nobody's back here. Uh, Still just me and Edna and Miss Blue Moon in here. So what's your weather like, Miss Blue Moon? I hear a little plane outside flying in the air. Boy, that'd be a cold ride up there in the sky on an airplane, probably. It was like dark and cloudy all day. Let me check the back room, make sure nobody's back there. Oh. Uh, yeah, that's about all I've been doing. Is watching a little bit of news and a little bit on looking in the internet and just different things coming out and seeing what I see dropped and see what Twitter's dropping different places. Uh, other day last night I seen a big list on Hollywood and seemed like the people that was on the list seemed like they were deceased now. You know, I thought I'd come on here and ask you guys if you guys seen that. You know, I started looking them up and it's pretty funny on the times that they say they passed away. They're all at the same date and uh it was like from the 22nd to the 25th. So is that what Trump was talking about, or you know? Mm, yeah, Buffalo, New York, boy, they got hammered with snow. I think they're all snowed in. Yeah, yeah, I think they're all snowed in. I seen a big thing, and did you guys see where that power grid got taken out? I seen that. They said somebody was messing with the transformers or something. That's what it said on the news. So, do you want to come up, Miss Blue Moon? You don't have to. I just figure I'd ask you if you seen any of this stuff going on, how your weather is. Yeah, me and Edna, we had a nice Christmas. We got some nice Jama outfits, some new socks. Santa Claus was good to us. Got some new razors. Mm, got some tools, screwdrivers, and different things for Christmas. Trying to think if anything else is going on. Yeah, about the only thing I've been doing is working on a junky Jeep. At least I call it all junk. Trying to get it gone for when it does start snowing. so I have a good 4-wheel drive. But yeah, I seen I had at least I was doing back brakes and on it, and then I got one side done, went to the other side, just went to pull the tire off and to do that side of the brakes, and then I looked at I had there you are. Oh, bye bye. Try this again. There you go.
Hey, Larry. Hey, Edna.
Hi, Miss Blue Moon.
It's about time you showed up, Larry.
Yeah, yeah, I've been just working on junk.
Junk.
Yeah, I call it all junk. But
Right.
yeah, I figured I would work on that Jeep, and I worked on it yesterday. I worked on one bolt for probably half a day trying to get it out, and it was all froze up inside of a metal bracket. And boy, that it was cold outside. I had my torpedo running, and the time I got that boat out, I had coveralls on. I was like, man, I'm sweating now. I could shut that big heater off.
Yeah, everybody needs one of those heaters.
Yeah, but so did you have a nice Christmas?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
I
I
was,
think everybody had a nice Christmas. I know Alicia, she shared her pajamas, how her pajamas fit her. She showed us, and they fit really well. She was proud of them pajamas outfits.
no, that's good.
But no, I just thought I'd come on here and ask everybody if they've been seeing anything in the news or what's going on or
So that what you were talking about a while ago is that the video that you said you had came across on YT? You had never
yeah,
seen the channel and stuff before?
yeah, I never seen that video, and then I started researching some of the people that was on the list, and I was like, well, I wonder if that was the Merry Christmas that Trump was talking about. Uh, and what was funny is when I was looking at that list, all of them people passed away at 11 a.m. and it was on the 21st through the 25th. Was that the Merry Christmas?
Well, I don't know. So what you're saying is you've seen a video with a list of names and the people are supposed to be gone and you double checked it on Google and they
I
said
researched it on two two different forms, and every one of them says they've passed away. You know, and it was all people from Hollywood and like the music industry, but they was all from the 21st through the 25th, and it's like, is that where we got rid of all the evil during Christmas?
I don't know
Y-
because Trump said it was going to be a good Christmas and I haven't seen anything else come out. Have you?
Well, that's the only thing I seen, and that's why I was wondering. You know, there was a lot of big names on there. I don't know. It had Dolly Parton, Tiger Wood, uh, Whoopi Goldberg. There was a bunch of, must have been about 80 or more. And that's why I was wondering, did they the military must be in charge, because now they're letting it out come across the news and stuff. So they must be definitely, the military's definitely in charge, because they wouldn't be letting all them big names out now. And at least I wouldn't think so. And I've been seeing it since yesterday, and then I started researching it, and it's just funny because it's coming up with the same time, and some of them same time. They're all 11 a.m., but they're different days. Some the 22nd, some the 23rd, 24th, 25th. But no, I thought that was just kind of neat, and it's just different because I didn't see this till just yesterday.
Well, I hadn't seen it either until you brought it to my attention. But it does seem strange that there's a whole list, and then when you check it on Google, then it says it's true. So the question is it true or is it not?
But it's just like that Tim the Toolman. He said he passed away, and it's got the same date on him too. He passed away at 11 a.m. It was either the 23rd or 24th at 11 o'clock, and it's like, is that true or not? It just makes you wonder if that's where Trump said the evil's leaving during Christmas. It's going to be a Merry Christmas. That's why I was wondering if anybody else was seeing it.
I don't know if anybody else has seen it or not, because I hadn't seen it and I haven't heard anybody talk about it.
Well, and that's like they say, well, oh, there ain't nothing going on. But, this is the biggest thing that I've seen in a few weeks. And it's like, where's your guys' heads at? There's something going on. And then, I found that list, and then I started researching it. And it's like, well, maybe it was true. When you start looking it up on Google, they're all the same date or the same time. Maybe the military works as maybe I found that list, and then they all got the same date and or the same time at 11 a.m. but different dates. From the 22nd through the 25th, the military already took care of them, because now it's saying that they all deceased during Christmas. And I think that's where Trump said you're going to have a Merry Christmas, because he's taking the evil out. But no, I was just wondering if you guys seen that. I got some of the list and I got it in my picture thing and where I did the research on it. But I ain't heard anybody else talking about it. But I've heard Z-Man talk. I seen Z-Man talk about it. But he's seen a bunch of their list. Go ahead.
No, I just asked, does he have his channel back yet?
I don't know. But it's like I said, I got that list and I started researching it, and I could say some of the names that was on there. It said Tiger Wood was on there. It had Dolly Parton. It had the Ted or Tool Man, he was on there. There was a big list. There must have been 60 people, but when I looked it up, even Whoopi Goldberg was on there. You know, it had her time at 11 something too. On the 23rd, you know, did the military do tribunals? Because, you know, I think they did. You know, I think they done them on Christmas this time because, you know, I think it took a year to investigate, or a year and a half, 2 years to investigate it. And now you're seeing it on Google. And, you know, I think they did really.
76, Neville Gloucester, Nicole Kidman, yes, a lot of big names.
Yeah, yes, Sydney, there is a lot of big names. And, you know, I looked them all up. But if you guys go look them up, you know, you go look it up on Google and start looking at the times and the dates. You know, the Merry Christmas part of it. You know, I think that's the Christmas of getting the evil out of the world. You know, but you know, I seen a lot of things, and I said, well, I want to go research some of this, but you know, everybody says, oh, going on. You know, you don't see a bunch of these putting out movies like they did before.
No, that's true. There used to be a lot of new movies at the movie house and coming out for rent and stuff like that, and they just aren't popping like what they used to.
No, you know, there was times in like at Walmart, you could go in there, and as soon as you walk in the store, there would be just a whole side with nothing but new movies. And now you don't see that, you know, not like you used to in the 90s, and you know, but you know, I think that's when I seen that, I think that's the Merry Christmas that people don't realize, you know. I think that it actually did happen.
Well, yeah, but if it ain't put out there, then people ain't gonna know about it. A lot of people don't do research and look for stuff, and they're not gonna know. Hey, is Lily still in here?
Uh,
Or so.
I think her son's in right now, but
Well, I know
y-
that she was just in
but
here.
I hope she's doing fine. You know, I've been praying for her. I hope she gets her automobile taken care of, but I know she will. But yeah, I don't know if she heard anything about where that somebody hit her in her automobile. But I hope she's doing good. Hope she had a Merry Christmas. I tell you what, the little kids here, they got these little scooters, electric scooters for Christmas, and I tell you what, them suckers fly. I said, I'm gonna have to do a video of them things this summer. I couldn't believe how fast them things go.
Yeah, they're gonna have a blast on them.
Uh, I like to have one that's got three wheels instead of two.
Oh yeah, that would be better for balance, wouldn't it?
Yeah, especially with Jacob, you know. But yeah, he can ride it, but I don't know if he can ride it when the motor's running. You know, you got to push a little button, and it's almost like these I don't know, these Hot Wheel things. Hi, Sissy K. But no, I'm just,
Hi,
you know,
Sissy.
I was just wondering if anybody else has seen that list and then go back and look at the times on it when they said they passed away. and,
don't know. Cindy,
see if they see the same thing that I see. But Sissy K, did you bite Rhino yet? I told you you got to bite him when you got in the car with Travis. But no, I was just wondering if I was the only one that seen it or if everybody seen it.
hey Cindy, where do you see that at? Sissy said she had a good Christmas.
Oh, we did too. And, I thought I'd come on here. Maybe, maybe your guys' weather was like ours. Ours was crappy. We had bad weather for Christmas. It was so cold you couldn't even stand it outside.
Well, at
I
least
think
you live in Buffalo.
oh, I'm glad I don't live in Buffalo. They got a bunch of snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't live there. Heck, I seen those plow trucks and I was like, heck, some of the snow that they had there looked like the plow trucks was plowing the cars in instead of digging them out.
Okay, Cindy, thank you. Yeah, I heard that several people lost their lives in New York from the storm.
Well, it's just like uh the electric grid, somebody vandalized that out there where Sissy, or not Sissy, Urban and I think Lily J and I don't know, a bunch of people that lives out there, but they was messing with those transformers or something and it got messed up. I don't know.
Seriously, Larry, if you got good on all your critters.
I do got coats on my critters. You know, that's like our little miniature goat. He gets fed. I used to only feed him once at night. Well, he eats all the hay he can eat, but I started graining him twice a day because it was so cold out. But now he's picking up weight so bad. I said, heck, his stomach's gonna drag the ground pretty soon. But he can still run.
Edna, come and say hi on the camera and let us see your pajamas.
Yeah, isn't it? Well, she had to change her pajamas. She had to put a lighter set on because her new ones they was just too heavy. And we got the wood
Yeah.
stove gone and the furnace going, the wood furnace going in the basement, and it's just too warm in our house. She said, "Heck, she had to go outside."
Project was being alive before sun thankful. Pierce County, that's very near Lily J, and not far from me. They've not fully restored it yet.
Yeah, I heard that about the power thing, Sydney, for you. Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's just like some of these people, was they were saying come across the border. I think some of that might have been done by them. Yeah, it's hard to tell. So you said your weather was what, miss, today? Rainy?
No rain. The
No rain.
sunshine, then it was cloudy. It's warmer than it was, but it's still cold.
Uh, I seen Washington and California. They was getting rain, but there's a cold front. I think it's coming from up there at Buffalo, coming down through here. So I think we got a little bit of. Well, we got about an inch or dusting off of it.
Cindy said we got hit with vandalism when North Carolina got hit.
But but no, I seen it was coming through Ohio, West Virginia, all the way down to the southern states, and then it's going to hit Texas, but it's going to be rain down there.
Cindy, do you guys still have power? Or is there outage up there too?
You just better have a generator. That makes you wonder about some of these people where they live and if they don't have a generator and they're on oxygen or something, you know.
No, it was someone that raided me out last night. Sounded like my house going through the car wash. I never lost my power.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't, like I said, it's hard to tell what's going on. I still think they're messing with stuff, you know. I think it's all a big scare event. But I think the people, they're definitely woke right now. I think they're definitely preparing for, hard times.
People that only south of me on the power still about 10K out.
Yeah, I heard that there was about 10,000 out of power. Guess you just have to get some of these little chargeable solar lights here. These ones here sits in the window and they charge up. That makes it nice. You can use them if the power goes out. We got them sitting in the windows. They work pretty good. Yeah, some of that solar stuff, it works really well, especially if you leave it set by the window, it'll charge up pretty fast. So, did you see anything else going on, Miss Blue Moon?
No, that's about it, Larry.
Yeah, I see these streams seem like these streams here are working good here in the house, not having to fire up that big furnace in that greenhouse. Yeah, it seems like it's not cutting out as much, just sitting right here. As long as I don't move it too much, I guess. It saves me a lot of work.
But I mean, so we're going to be dealing with massive rain windstorm. The storm is heading south to east. So four northern states might get hit again.
I think our rain is supposed to arrive Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I think. Probably when we get rain, uh, Lily and Sydney Foyer and Irvin, they'll probably get snow maybe. I don't know. It's just funny how the weather just goes through and it's totally different. I gotta mute this for a minute. My dog sees the deer out in the yard. Yeah, they want to bark at it. They're afraid of it. Yeah, if they hear something outside, if it's a deer, I think even if it was a chipmunk, they'd sit there and bark at it.
Turn them loose, Larry. Maybe they'll catch you.
Huh?
I said turn them loose. Maybe they'll catch you.
Yeah, they ain't gonna catch it. They're too old and slow. But they'll bark at it. But no, it's like I said, it's hard to tell what's going on, but I don't know. I guess I'll have to just keep researching different things and see what I see and pair it with everybody else, what everybody else shares. You know, that's why I said, oh, I'll go on there and see if you guys seen that. You know, I thought I could come in and ask you guys if you guys been seeing those actors and them people from Hollywood, if it's really true, that was the Merry Christmas. You know, the military's in charge and they're taking the evil out. But everybody says, "Oh, you there's nothing going on." But I say there is going on. You know, you ain't gonna know. But so I hope everybody had a
Check the
nice
back room,
Christmas.
Larry, check
Huh?
the back room. Hi, Irvin.
Hi, Irvin.
Irvin there?
Mm-hmm.
Are you there, Irvin?
He's probably playing with his guitar or his violin.
Am I there yet?
Yep, you're here.
Okay, I don't know what happened.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Hi, Irvin.
Hello, Miss Blue Moon. How are you doing?
I am good. And you?
I'm doing fine. Hoping
Okay, look, Larry, I'm stepping down.
Okay.
Hello, Lily J. Edna, Cindy Fuller Stevens. How you doing? Do you got your electric back yet?
I think they said there was 10,000 still out.
Wow. I hope they catch them people.
Yeah, they need to catch them. Sorry for sharing that much information with you, trying to get it. You know, I was just curious of what I seen, if it was true or not.
No, thank you because oh hi Sissy K. No, I'm glad you did because now I'll start looking into it and not just passing it over as being what it is.
But Sydney Foyer, she said she's seen that too. You know, she made her wonder about it too, because you know it's funny because they're they're saying they're passed, but you know, it's like I said, all the dates are from the 22nd through the 25th. Is that the Christmas that, you know, of the military taking the evil out, you know?
Right.
But I figured they would have to hold them people to give them an actual legal, you know, the legal way to see if they was guilty or not. And that's why I think it's taken so long, because there's so many big players involved.
Well, yeah, they got to get everybody. You know, they don't want to just get one or two. They want it all. They got to get it all.
But yeah, Sydney Foyer said she's seen it too, and she's like, well, that just makes her wonder just the way with me, you know, when you go to Google or where, you know, I'm seeing it on YouTube, but I'm seeing it on Google too. And, you know, it's like, why do they got the same time? But some of them was on the 24th, some of them's on the 22nd, some of them's on 23rd. I found some on the 25th even, you know, but they're all at 11 a.m. and, you know, that's why I said that throws me off. So the military must be doing it a certain time or something after their trial's over.
That could be.
You know, maybe their trial was up during Christmas, and that's why Trump said it's going to be a Merry Christmas, because evil's going to be leaving the earth.
Well, that would be a good thing.
But I think there's more players involved than what people realize. That's the only thing, you know. I think there's a lot. You know, people says there's nothing going on, but after I started looking it up, I think there was something going on, and it's bigger. You know, people says, well, it's bigger than you and you can imagine.
Right, right. Cindy, I'm glad you didn't lose electric. I was wondering. I didn't know how close you were to that. I watched Redacted today. That's a show. They're two ex mainstream media people, and they're husband and wife, and they did a thing on the new. How can I say that? The new thing that's going to be coming in 2025 that we just went through. They did a very good show on it.
Yeah, I seen that too, but you know, it was just certain parts, and I was like, well, I seen that too.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens then.
But you know, I think they're just doing look here, you know, not look here, or like they're putting different things on so you don't really mention what what the military's actually doing, you know. But I think it's coming out slowly.
Yeah, everything is.
You know, we ain't gonna get the whole thing all at once, I don't think, you know.
Is that black?
No, they're not going to give us everything at once. They're going to be out in bits and pieces.
Well, the thing is, that if they would give it to you all at once, you know, that would probably scare a lot of people if they give it to you all at once.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's going to scare a lot of people anyway. It doesn't matter how they give it to you. When it happens, it's going to happen, and then everybody's going to be scared. The people that didn't know, that aren't in the know.
Yeah. But, you know, I think I think when they get it done, you know, they're going to be like, oh man, I can't believe that them people was involved with that, you know. But, you know, when Epstein, his big deal, and then they had his girlfriend, you know, she dropped that book on everybody. And then and then you still got the Hunter laptop, stuff is coming out about that. And then you got the granddaughter, her diary. You still got a lot of stuff, they're going to drop yet. I still say there's a lot more to even come out. It's just so deep. It's just unbelievable what you're going to hear.
Yes, it is. Sissy K, yes, exactly. And they're supposed to be going after the little ones.
What's that, Irvin?
What we were talking about before
Oh,
when we were on the phone.
oh yeah, and that's what I said. I think I just started seeing that stuff just yesterday, and I started questioning people about it, and that's why I said I sent you that, and I was like, "Man, does that make any sense?" And you're like, "Well, it does make sense, but we just got to keep watching it and watch the names that they're putting out." But
Sissy K, right on. You're right on target. Yeah, but like I said, like we were talking earlier, I've seen a lot of these celebrities kicking off. So who knows? We'll just have to wait and see and do our research.
And that's what I said. I don't think it should scare anybody, especially if they're taking the evil out. But I still say the military's in charge. At least I
Yeah.
think they are.
Yeah. I don't know.
But, it'd be nice if we knew what was going on, but we ain't going to know till the last minute. Yeah, I hope y'all. I don't know what the newest items out there on the market. I ain't really seen the newest thing that's been out. But I've seen a lot of people getting a lot of nice gifts.
Oh, I got a rice cooker, so that made me happy.
You got a rice cooker? Yeah. I know Miss Blumen, she got one of those Keurigs for Christmas from Edna. And then it's one of the double ones where you can make a family coffee too. But no, she goes, I didn't think it was that much fun making coffee, and heck, I think she probably drunk more coffee than she has all freaking year.
That's the only problem with them Keurigs. You drink twice as much coffee, I think.
Well, she tried the hot chocolate, and she's like, man, that's good hot chocolate. Yeah, she goes, that's amazing, all the different hot drinks you can make with it.
Well, they got one out called Apple Spice that's really good.
But that's like the air fryers. Some of the air fryers, they got it. But but no, it does a real good job. Hi,
Yeah,
Katie.
I love my air fryer.
You know what I like to know is where the oils and greases go.
Go at the bottom. You got to dump them out.
Ours don't have a container. And it's a big fancy one.
Well, yeah, you have that plate you put the stuff on, right? You got to lift that plate up, and that's where all the grease goes.
Yeah, but you would think there would be a bigger container for it. You think there'd be a lot more than what comes out of the food.
Yeah, no, that not much comes out of that using that.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering. You think there'd be more coming out of it? But hi Helen. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you had a nice Christmas.
I hope everybody had a nice Christmas. We all deserved it.
Yeah, we definitely did. But earlier I know a lot of you guys wasn't here, but Alicia, she shared some of her outfits she got for Christmas, and boy, some of her Jama outfits, they got some pretty nice Jama outfits out now. You get the t-shirt and the pants. They fit her really well. Edna said she showed me they look really good on her. They fit her really well.
Good. Good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah, she's been sharing some of her gifts with Edna online. I was like, boy, some of them clothes really fit her good. It's like when we went shopping at Walmart, I was like, uh, she got some of them real pretty winter sweaters. And I was like, boy, them are nice sweaters.
Yeah. I saw she was wearing the gloves I sent her.
Yeah, she wore them all day. She wore toboggan and the gloves that you sent her. And we got her the slippers because we could, I didn't know the difference between, we couldn't find the shoes that they make today. I don't know, they're made in other countries and the numbers and the way they got them, but she told me, she's like, well, I can fit a 10, but it has to be a 10 wide. So we did find a 10 wide shoe there.
Good.
But,
Good.
But nothing in like a 10 and a half, but.
Yeah. Sydney, thank you for your information tonight. We really appreciate it when you're on here.
Yeah.
Get your phone charged up.
Yeah, thanks for coming over and sharing that information with us. But no, me and Irvin was talking about that too. We seen that too, and we was wondering about it.
I was watching a guy today going around Detroit trying to charge his truck up, and the new chargers, superchargers they put in didn't work because it was too cold. But when he plugged it into the old charger, it worked. So lots of luck.
When you're saying that, is that them battery operated cars?
Yep. He had a truck. He had one of the new truck battery operated electric trucks.
But is it does it run on gas too, or is it all electric?
All electric.
Cause my neighbor's got one and it kicks on and off. It'll run on the gas motor and it keeps the batteries charged. Do you still gotta put them? I still ain't heard of anybody answering the question. Do you still got to plug them ones in? It's still got half gas and half electric.
From what I understand, no.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if you still got to charge those ones, because I know my neighbor didn't say anything about it.
Yeah, no. As far as I know, my one buddy in Pennsylvania came to pick me up the one day, and he got one of these cars. You pull up to a stop sign and it shuts off, and then when you take your foot off the gas, it starts back up. And I said,
yeah, my other neighbor had one like that. Now it's like the car gets shut off, and they was like, yeah, it does that. It's just like a electric golf car. When when you stop to get off there to hit your ball, it'll shut off, and then when you get back on it, you can push on the gas pedal, and it'll just start moving again.
Yeah, but what happens if you're in the middle lane and it doesn't start up?
Look like you're sitting there, look like you're looking for the tow car.
And
Or
then
you have
another.
to,
Go ahead.
or you'd have to wait and go back to the bunkhouse.
Yeah, well, what I
Tell them,
said to him is you're using your starter how many more times?
yeah, but you know, on those electric cars, you don't have no starter.
No, no, no.
You know, you're just only thing you're doing is you already got electric motor. You're just putting juice to it and then taking off.
They can have them. I don't need one.
I don't need one either. You know,
Nope.
uh, we live. Oh no, we got about maybe 15, 20 miles, and we got some Amish that lives down the road. But you know, them guys ride those horses and buggies to town. I said that it'd be nice in the summertime, but you know, I don't think I'd want to do it.
Well, they bundle up
But
really good because I know I lived in Lancaster County and I saw them all the time, and they were always bundled up.
you know, these heaters, it runs on propane. But anyway, they had one of their wagons all closed in, and they had one of these buddy heaters back there. It ran on these little propane tanks, and it was actually pretty warm in the back of there.
Oh yeah, them buddy heaters to keep back good and warm.
Yeah, that's what they had in it. And another one had some kind of little tiny kerosene lantern heater.
Right. Yeah.
But here they made them put lights on their buggies. Here they got running lights on the back and then on the front. And then on the side they got two big metal things and then they got lights on them.
Well, they should have lights.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them here it gets hit because you know it's such small area, and then when you get people comes in from like big city places or big areas, they don't realize that there's horse and buggy on the road
Right. Right.
because they ain't used to the area. So are you getting rain, Irvin?
Yeah, it's been raining pretty hard here today, off and on. It was just raining pretty hard a couple minutes ago.
But is your weather gonna change back to the cold spell?
This weekend is supposed to drop back into the 30s.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Cause Edna keeps she don't like going out when there's snow, and she was like, "Oh, it's gonna be warm this weekend. It's gonna warm up," and I was like, "You sure?" And she said, "Yes." She said, "Well, that'll be the time when I want to go to town."
Yeah, I was just talking to my brother from Pennsylvania, and he said it's supposed to get back up into the 50s in a couple days.
Well, I think that's what it's supposed to get here too in the 50s. But you know, I think your weather, how you guys are getting the rain, you know, ours it'll be here this Thursday and Friday from where you're at, and I think it's just whatever you get, I'm getting a few days or a week later.
Yeah, well, I turned the fan off so the warm weather wouldn't get out there so fast.
But it seems like whatever you guys get, like one week, we end up getting it the following week.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure.
But no, I'm glad you guys all had a nice Christmas. I thought I'd come on here and ask you guys how your Christmas is going. Because everybody's on vacation right now. I don't know when, if all the kids go back at the same time or ours goes back to 4th here.
Yeah, ours is out all this week, so ours have been out for 2 weeks here, from what I understand.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice that they get that much time to spend with family.
I don't know. I don't think the parents want them home so much, do they?
I don't know. I know ours has been busy. You know, we got them new tablets and stuff and toys and different things. They actually been pretty quiet.
Ain't my number.
That's good.
Yeah, they've actually been really good.
Yeah.
They ain't been too noisy at all. They got a lot to do.
It was busy.
I know when I was young and we were off for this time of the year, we filled our backpacks up and we went to an old Boy Scout cabin. It was a 7-mile walk. We'd walk 3.5 miles up one side of the river, walk across the train bridge, and then 3.5 miles back down the other side. And that's where we stayed for a week and a half.
Well, we normally, but we normally hunted where I was at when we went on like school vacation, and we get a week during gun season, then we'd have 2 or 3 days during muzzle loading, and that's what I'd normally do is hunt on the vacation time.
Well, back then I didn't have nobody to take me hunting when I was underage.
But there's a lot of things people does today. There's a lot of things you can do.
Yeah, but not like we did. There was
No.
5 of us. There was 5 of us, and we just tell our parents, "Well, we'll see you in a week and a half," and fill our backpacks up with whatever we could, as much as we can carry, and off we went.
But that's like in the summertime. I was telling Miss Blue Moon, heck, when I was 5 and 8 years old, heck, I was always on the move doing different things. But I lived in middle of nowhere, and heck, there wasn't really that much to do. But we'd go hiking and go swimming. There was all kinds of stuff to do. Today, you see these kids says, "I'm bored." It don't take them very long to get bored. It's like go outside and find something to do.
No, they'd rather sit inside and play video games.
Yeah. Yeah, they play a lot of video games. And now they got the phone, they can download stuff pretty fast with a phone.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But thanks for coming on here and talking to me, Urban. I'm gonna probably shut it down.
Okay, well, you do what you have to do, Larry. That's no problem.
Okay. Thanks for coming on here.
Yes, thank you for letting me.
Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, because I don't think.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
But no, I didn't say I'd stay on here longer, but I don't know if anybody wants to come up or not.
Thank you, Miss Blue Moon. Larry thanks you too.
But no, I just thought I'd come on here and ask everybody if they've been seeing where them celebrities been passing away. But it was just funny because it was between the 22nd and the 25th, and I was like, man, and they all say 11 o'clock. That's why I thought I'd say, well, just see if you guys been seeing. I don't. They said Freedom pops in here, Irvin.
Yeah, he just said good night to everyone and God bless.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he just popped up now.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll get off here. Thanks for you guys all coming.
Thank you, Larry. Good night, everyone. God bless.
Good night. Don't send any more bad weather to here, Irvin. You keep it all there. Just shut the fan off.
Well, yeah, as soon as it gets cold again, I'm going to turn the fan back on.
Oh, I don't need that. That's like today. Edna was like, "Where you been?" And I was like, "The time I got done feeding cows, it was already dark." And I was like, she goes, "You just fed them 2 days ago." I said, "Yeah, I put out 7 bells." And she was like, "Well, you was there that long?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "It's so cold they ate all that hay." And well, I put 8 bells out tonight, and I was like, "Well, that'll last them 3 days." But I got a lot of, they got their calves on them right now, so they're gonna eat a lot of hay.
Well, yeah, they're going to burn a lot up trying to stay warm.
Yeah, you know, feeding 6 and 8 bells every 2 days, that ain't too bad.
No, it's not. So you got them in regular
Especially,
bales. You don't have the round bales. You just have the regular square bales.
oh no, I feed 5 foot by 5 foot bells.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, the silage bells, the rat bells, the green stuff that's in there, they weigh almost 2,000 pounds a piece, and I fed 3 of those, and then 5 uh, regular hay, and they're about 1,000 a piece. So that's a lot of tons of feed that they're eating. But there's like 45 animals, so
Oh.
that really ain't too bad.
No, that's not bad at all then.
Yeah, it's like 22 big animals and 20 little animals, but they ain't really small. They're about anywhere from 8 to 1,000 pounds. Some of the little ones.
Oh, then they're not that little.
Yeah, they're not that little, but they're still littler than their mama.
Well, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I'll let you go, Urban. Thanks for coming up here. And if I
Yes,
get any
Larry.
more information, I'll share it with you.
Please do. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.